just a moment. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Suns, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, Portland, quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at Portland, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And these teams have both been hit by the injury bug, Grant. Just an unfortunate part of the game.
Yeah, and it always will be. I mean, teams making strides with prevention and recovery, but the game is just too intense and too demanding to avoid them.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Justice Winslow out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Ellaby in at the 2 guard. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Devin Booker out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Booker, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Puts one up from 19. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Here's Booker, following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Ayton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Ellaby.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From downtown, and Anthony Simons with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Left side Booker. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jump shot.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Pass to Simons. Driving to the basket. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Shamet. Drops in the 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now here's Nurkic. Outside Hart. Nurkic, a screen on Bridges. Hart goes in. Back to Nurkic. Here's Winslow. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Bridges against Hart. Down low. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Over Winslow. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And you can see just how much effort Crowder has put into improving the mid-range game.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Ayton. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Shamet. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Eric Bledsoe. He's out there with Ben McLemore. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. Here's McLemore. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Bledsoe. Over Payton. And that one hits the back iron.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
The Suns leading. Inside. Got a piece of it. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Craig. Back to Holiday. Lets it go from 11. It's good. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one. Well, it seems like now every player is expected to be able to do it all, Chris. Are the days of the specialist player behind us?
I hope so, because I tell you what, you get shortchanged with the specialists. You know, when you put specialists in at certain times. Specialists can't guard. Specialists can't shoot three. Specialists, whatever happened to just having game? And that's what we're going to get back to. Game. What can you do? How can you help the team? Let's go. Let's rock.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Johnson. Blocked! Payton against Bledsoe. 46 seconds left in the second. Oh, McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Payton against Bledsoe. McGee a screen. Here's Payton. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Eubanks. To the wing, right side. Watford, covered by Johnson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top, up 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
19.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we've talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Suns, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. You've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
And returning to the featured matchup with the Phoenix Suns, they're in a back-and-forth struggle here at the half.
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Portland trailing here. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Landry Shamet is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Ellaby. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting to second chances.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Over Winslow. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Suns lead by 1.
And you know what? The one thing for Crowder, great shot selection overall. You rarely see him force up a bad look.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Ellaby. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Booker against Hart. Ayton with a screen. Right side Booker. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots into contact.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Winslow. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
And that one misses. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
McLemore's checked in for Ellaby. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. To stop the run. That one doesn't drop.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Nurkic with the ball. He almost there. And Nurkic throws it down.
rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Outside Holiday. 19-footer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. See a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Portland, they've got Josh Hart, Justice Winslow out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's Ellaby in at the 2-guard spot.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Bledsoe, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Booker finds Ayton. Now Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Hart. Bridges on the attack. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Bledsoe. He gets it in there. Now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
This speaks to the focus Bledsoe has. Even under pressure, he keeps a cool head and gets it done.
Back to Booker. Over to the wing. Ayton passes to Booker. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Winslow. There's a screen. Now here's Hart. He's guarded closely. And it's in there.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Ayton, a screen on Bledsoe. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
So for the Blazers, Nurkic is checked in for Eubanks. McLemore comes in for Ellaby. And Simon is subbed in for Bledsoe. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
That free throw good from Booker.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Shaman. Fires the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bridges passes to Booker. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Simons. It's Hart on the wing. Offline with a three. Now here's Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.